Yogi Adityanath has scripted history in Uttar Pradesh. He will be taking oath as a chief minister of the state for the second term today, and a grand ceremony is also lined ahead in Lucknow in presence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, as well as chief ministers of BJP-ruled states and other senior BJP leaders as well. In fact, the visuals that are coming in, we will be getting you colorful visuals from Lucknow itself, where grand celebrations and a ceremony is also lined up as Yogi Adityanath is set to take oath as a chief minister of the state. Of course, it has been a record mandate for Yogi Adityanath, completely wiping out the opposition. In fact, a feat no other predecessor has achieved as of now, because Yogi Adityanath is the first chief minister of Uttar Pradesh to have completed full 5-year term as the Uttar Pradesh chief minister, a feat which has not been achieved by any former chief ministers of Uttar Pradesh. So, of course, a historic win there for Yogi Adityanath, and a big day for Yogi Adityanath today, where Yogi 2.0 is all set to take over for the second term. The swearing-in ceremony will, of course, take place at 4 p.m. today in Lucknow. And it's euphoria, in fact, that seems to have gripped Lucknow when we talk about the swearing-in ceremony, because hundreds of people, in fact, thousands of people are expected to attend the grand ceremony. A lot of dignitaries are also expected who will be attending this ceremony, grand ceremony. In fact, we have my colleague Prakash, who is joining us from Lucknow. Prakash, indeed a big day for Yogi Adityanath, who is set to stake claim for the second term. Help us understand what are the scenes like, what is the mood now, because we understand that euphoria seems to have gripped the city completely. Prakash, if you can hear me, take us through the scenes in Lucknow right now, because a grand ceremony is lined up ahead. Yogi Adityanath will be taking claim as a chief minister for the second term in Uttar Pradesh. Well, we'll try and connect with Prakash again, but yes, a big day for Yogi Adityanath today. We have a host of reporters who will be reporting, getting us that special coverage from Lucknow. It's in fact our biggest build-up to the oath-taking ceremony of Yogi Adityanath. It's a Friday blockbuster after all. Biggest coverage only on Republic, as Yogi Adityanath is set to take claim, in fact, stake claim as the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. He's the third Chief Minister to complete, only third CM to complete the tenure in UP. In fact, it's been a record victory for Yogi Adityanath. Well, we seem to have been connected with Prakash again. Prakash, take us through the scenes right now in Lucknow. A big day for Yogi Adityanath lined up.
Yes, the swearing-in ceremony would be held at 4 p.m. This evening, and we expect that around 45 to 50 ministers are likely to be sworn in. Most of the old faces are likely to be retained, like Keshav, Maurya and Dinesh Sharma are tipped to be the deputy CMs again, keeping in mind the fact that they are both important faces, keeping in mind the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. Keshav Maurya belongs to the OBC community, as well as Dinesh Sharma from the Brahmin community, so that they are an important composition. And also, young faces are likely to get opportunity. Some of the new faces are like Asim Arun, who is tipped to be the ministerial candidate, because he's an IPS officer who just resigned, and also belong to the Jato community, because the way Mayawati has been wiped out in this particular election, and the BJP in its quest for 2024 elections wants to tap the Jato community voters, because Mayawati has lost ground, and they have enough time to showcase and portray some of the leaders from the community. Asim Arun, Baby Rani Maurya, they're all tipped to be ministers. And again, some young faces. The old faces like Srikant Sharma, Suresh Khanna, Siddharth Nath Singh, Kapil Dev Agarwal, Jitin Prasad again, who has come from the Congress party, is likely to be inducted again. Anil Rajbhar, Ram Naresh Agnihotri, Lilkant Tiwari. Some of the new faces from the eastern UP are like Sarita Bhadoria, Jaibir Singh from Manpuri, as well as former journalist Salamani Tripathi, who's one from Devariya, is also likely to be inducted because he's an important Brahmin face and young face. Now, what next for the BJP? As we expect that Amit Shah was made in charge of the UP to oversee the cabinet expansion, and it may see the template of OBC and SC leaders mainly getting the opportunity in the cabinet expansion because of the fact that Yogi Adityanath belongs to the upper caste community, and the backward voters played an important role as far as the formation of this government is concerned. All important dignitaries are expected this afternoon, including Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar is also expected at around 2 p.m. Back to you.